Most people have that one favorite pen sitting in a drawer somewhere, probably a Parker that looks great but writes like a scratchy nail. It is a shame, really, because the body of the pen is solid, but the stock ink just never quite hits the mark. That is where these Monteverde ceramic gel refills come in. They are essentially a shortcut to turning a decent pen into a daily driver that actually feels good to use. What makes these stand out is the ceramic ball technology. It sounds like a bit of marketing fluff, but once you put one of these in, the difference is immediate. The ink flows with this buttery, consistent glide that you just do not get with standard ballpoint cartridges. It is a broad point, so it lays down a generous amount of ink, which is perfect if you like a bold, dark line that really pops on the page. The blue-black color is a nice touch too. It has enough character to look professional, but it is distinct enough that you can tell it is not just standard office supply blue. Now here is the thing about buying 50 of these at once. It is a commitment. If you are the type of person who loses pens constantly, this might be overkill, but for anyone who goes through ink like water or works in an office where pens seem to vanish into thin air, having a massive stash like this is actually a relief. You will not be scrambling for a replacement in the middle of a meeting. One thing to keep in mind, though, is that because this is a gel ink, it does take a split second longer to dry than a traditional oil-based ballpoint. If you are a left-handed writer who tends to drag your hand across the page, you might notice a tiny bit of smudging if you are moving at lightning speed. It is not a deal-breaker by any means, but it is worth noting if you are used to pens that dry instantly. The build quality feels sturdy, with that nickel-silver tube giving it a bit of weight and reliability. It fits perfectly into the Parker mechanism, without any of that annoying rattling or alignment issues that you sometimes get with third-party refills. It just clicks into place and works. Honestly, it is one of those small, quiet upgrades that makes a surprisingly big difference in your day-to-day workflow. You stop thinking about the pen and just start focusing on what you are actually writing. If you have a Parker pen that has been gathering dust because the writing experience was just mediocre, grabbing a pack of these is probably the smartest way to bring it back to life. It is not flashy, but it is incredibly reliable, and sometimes that is exactly what you need.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.